Hello.
Today on Messing with Bree in group chat, Andrew and I are sending her thumbs up back and forth.
I just sent her a really big thumbs up.
Is that how you do that?
Yeah, you just hold the button and it...
Will it work with this? Probably not.
No.
Well, too bad.
Anyways. Or anyway, because anyways isn't a word. That's how
Yeah,
being formed.
get your shit together.
Anyway.
Get it together, just like whatever.
Who should we show our poem to?
You're the one who has to decide. It's your life.
Mean, okay. We spent the entire time reading with Yuri.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna keep
Yuri's
giving her love.
Probably closest to our own age.
Uh-huh. Well, Sayori, is exactly your same age because you grew up together.
Yeah.
I can eat my Reese's Pieces while you make a decision.
I'm gonna
Reese's
go
Pieces.
with Yuri.
Alright, so are you just gonna dive balls deep into the Yuri train?
I'ma play it by ear? That's that
by
phrase?
dick? You're gonna play it by dick?
Play it by dick. Play it by
Okay.
dick.
Alright.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so we should start with her.
Oh! Playing it by dick or she's
Playing
the
it by
most
dick.
experienced?
I can trust her
You
opinion,
just
to
say
be fair.
playing with my dick.
Playing it by dick.
Okay. Dot, dot, dot.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Excuse me. Whatever. Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Eh? Did I say that out loud?
It's the boobs. She loves the boobs.
Yeah, she just loves the boobs.
First covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Can't see me.
He's going to hate me now. I'm saying what I'm thinking out loud. Julia, what are you doing to all of us?
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's you still. I'm dumb.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
This fanfic? Really?
Oh, the fanfic.
Sonic fanfic. Oh, well, it's really inspirational coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Wink, wink.
Huh? Mine too. Stabbing someone with a knife, that is.
Yuri stares at me blankly, then stares looks at my poem again.
Dot, dot, dot. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces the finger along the words in her poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Sounds like Bree. With the writing skills. Minus the knives. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together.
I just like words and they get put together.
Boop. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Excuse me.
Excuse your Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I'm really getting good at this accent now, I think. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
She's a bitch. Well, never mind. She's a bitch. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Even if she's a bitch.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh man, I get to read. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost, under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. That was not. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Flick it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I am dumb. What's up? I'm Jared. I'm 19. I
don't know
how to read. Well, I just don't read script very often.
Whatever.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Whatever. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Ooh.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Julian.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance at that, but I remember the poets often express their own thoughts.
I'm sorry.
And experiences in their work.
I didn't think the mouse pad worked like that.
Yeah, it's pretty sensitive. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost.
Symbology.
What?
Symbology.
I was about to read lingering as lingerie.
Lingerie.
Lingering is her last remaining place of
Linguine.
comfort.
Bada boop. Bada boopy.
Linguini is her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Because I killed them.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so...
If anything, I could have probably learned a thing or two from you.
It's
hard to do a sentence or anything with just words on the screen. Like, that random.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it.
In the end,
I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Julian. It's a lot no pressure, but all the pressure.
Me too. For me. Because I'm me. Who should I show my poem to next? You wanna just...
Are we just going to go down the list now, or?
Let's go to Not Silly next.
Oh, good. That means I get a break from talking. So I can eat my Reese's Pieces.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 question mark? Dot, dot, dot. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. If you want to get smacked, I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway.
Because I have to say sigh out loud.
I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, my poem was so much better.
I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Most people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Excuse me. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I had to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. You can set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line. So you did. I guess I went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from me like this one here, did you? Yeah, guess not, bitch. I had humor with the last comment. Didn't really care how old the other one is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori.
Alright. Dot, dot, dot.
God, I picked the wrong one.
That happened eventually. This is a good poem, Julio. Are you sure it's your first time?
Wait, no. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, it also sounds like Elmo. Like Mickey Mouse and Elmo had a baby.
I
Sayori
don't want to picture them fucking. Carry on.
I was afraid that you wouldn't take it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now.
She wanted that boob. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Why do you think? Say what you think out loud. God, you're so rude sometimes, Julia.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Julian. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Thanks.
You're
I guess.
doing things like this for other people. On the surface, you're very selfish, but deep down, you're not really that much of a dick. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again,
Just want that tits. That
she's part of the reason I joined. I like how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that
A
then.
sad handjob.
A sad Oh.
Yay, no, you read my phone too, right?
No.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh, that's you.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Accurate. Sayori. This is just a guess, but do you wait till morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
At least that makes me feel a bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Unlike you,
Yeah.
you booped. You used the word boop. And Doki Doki.
I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I need eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
It's gonna be so much better than your poem.
Can we skip Monica?
No, we have to read all of them. Hi, Julia. Having a good time so far.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's the voice that really does it. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better.
What did he carry on?
I'm always listening.
Oh, that's
always
creepy.
watching. Always
Ooh,
here.
Big brother.
I know where you sleep.
Ooh.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid bringing things up.
That's okay. I know where
I'm
you
much
sleep.
better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
I don't have a choice, but kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Snap.
Don't worry, Julia. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Julia. I was going ooh in my head while reading it.
Ooh.
It's really metaphorical. See, unlike you, I actually think things in my head and don't say them out loud. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Same. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Ooh.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism and the word boop. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes when readers are left to
derive their own... Sorry.
It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Just like it's very challenging to get into Yuri's pants. I wouldn't try.
There's a lot of knives down there.
Oh my god.
Just a chastity belt made out of knives.
She's got to keep them somewhere. But allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
Wow, some club leader you are. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I ended up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way you can find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, don't you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty... Oh, that's...
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Wow, I finally did it. Now you're not alone. I'm fucking... Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh.
Okay.
Neat.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been pushing emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was that inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Oh?
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
Ooh.
Putting emphasis on just the sexual words. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you're keeping your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's our advice for today. Disregard all the other stuff. Only listen to the burp. Thanks for listening.
Phew. Guess that's everyone. Congrats around the room. It was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. So this is everybody's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Like
Even if they're
usual.
Just being... Oh. Nice. Even there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayo and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, and Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this? That's you. Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's
it's
you.
me.
That's you.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively turns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly by the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean I should try that hard to come up to say something nice? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And William did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, unlike you, which I haven't yet. And Julian liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Suki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
As if they weren't already standing. Maybe you're just jealous that Julian appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one who's boozed by grammatically such because it really started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
It doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Julium. She was just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. She should get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? You should jump at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Julian.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Julian?
Well... I didn't get dragged into this in the first place. Not like I know anything about writing, but whomsoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be...
Natsuki, Yuri, do you wanna... Oh.
Well, we'll figure out on the next game day.
Heck yeah. This has been eventful.
Yeah.
Man, accents and voices are
fun. We just showed up and fucked up this club's whole dynamic.
Because they want that D.
Throw it
that Drulium.
Alright, so on that note...
See you on the next game day. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.